You got to look. Where?
So I'm gonna listen to a story about a man named Sam. Nice. Probably hopefully authentic too, because they're keeping it raised off the ground so that the tires won't get cold. Where's the stuff at, honey? This?
She said one floor that she told you each one that wasn't on here.
What?
She said she knew one dinosaur, one cars, one something.
This is a wedding destination on parachute. From World War II.
January 22nd, 1945.
It's pretty much, that's tomorrow. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, let me see some other stuff. Walking around here. So this is the first floor. We're about to get on the. Okay. She lives in Philadelphia. Crystal Berg, Fawcett, politician, legislator. So 65. Okay, I want to go back the other way because I didn't get to see the guy. This is the USS Pennsylvania. This is the model of it. It was a World War II ship. This is what it looked like. I actually had wood decks. Yeah, that is an old ship. Even the ship that I was on in the 80s didn't have wood decks. But, yeah. Pretty cool. I hope that we're really, huh?
They got cameras everywhere to see everything we're doing.
But we can't have cameras on? Oh, so what's the issue? I'm not going to do nothing. This looks like the statue from what's the name of that show? Loki. Loki from the Time Variant Center. When he who shall not be named, or he who remains, new statue. What is this statue of? Is that? It's got to be one of the. Oh, it's a lot of little statues back there. Somebody made them up, little carvings. Village Square. A lot of little. Who is it?
In honor of my father, my God, well, I believe that in
It's a school in Philadelphia called the Penn Charter. That's weird. I want to see some stuff. That's all. There's some stuff over there. These are the rules that govern Pennsylvania. Look, these are the actual ones. Look, they all. Somebody spilled a drink on them. Damn, somebody wrote that with a fine handprint.
You guys needed it.
Sheesh. That's somebody's job is just to do that. Okay, let's go. Over here. What do you think? What is stuff over here, honey?
Come up that way.
Or we could have went that way and came up.
Oh my God.
This is an actual home. How everybody lived back then. Oh, I like that stove. Looks like the granny stove from the Beverly Hillbillies.
What's that supposed to be? Sucks.
I don't know.
Where's the baby?
But look, is that a whisk? Oh, that's a beat a rug.
Yeah, because it used to be so dusty back then, huh?
Mm. Okay. Okay. These are the facades of certain buildings. Let me see. What building is this? This facade was built to look like a sophisticated Philadelphia townhouse, 1800 to 1810. There's still some that look like that in Philadelphia.
Really?
In Old City, yeah. Where you can jump across the street because the streets are so narrow. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They have like cobblestone streets. You still have them. This is an actual tree. It's a tree. It's dark in here. You can't really see. This is
What's
some-
this?
like stuff like that. These are toys.
Ghost.
It's a workshop. The Leonard Chair Shop.
It just stopped.
Yeah, this looks like it was good to come in here and get some stuff made.
Like what?
I don't know, just anything. It's therapeutic to make stuff by hand. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
that's the shavings on the floor.
Authenticity. Farmhand was $1 a day in the late 1800s. That is what you can get for your work.
For the coffee.
Yeah. Now farmhand is $28 a day. That seems pretty good. Seems like a pretty good job.
Really?
Farmhand? I don't know what the hell you're doing. It's a good rate.
This reminds me
It's a
of
store.
Little House on the Prairie.
Sure does. How come you can't see inside there now?
There's another window over there.
Got the lights turned off.
Delivering the mail. The mail wagon was used in Wyoming.
So this is what they use to deliver the mail. Look at that little cart. Why did the mail company always have funny looking carts?
I
They
guess
just
they
why
had
just-
a lot of mail.
I don't know about that. Well, people couldn't write. Read a lot of times. It is. It's
Oh.
fancy cakes and crackers. I guess that's what they used to transport it in. This is the whole cart. Maybe it was something that they sold stuff, like a vendor's cart. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got some crackers and cakes. Fancy Joe. Got some fancy cakes and crackers. The Tin and Coppersmith. This is a shop. Well, when you say Smith, that's automatically someone who makes stuff. They obviously make it out of tin and copper, but look at, these are like the accoutrements that you can find on the end of like metalwork and tops of buildings and stuff like that. Like that. That looks like a steeple. Look at that big brass pot.
How do I get that down?
You can just reach it. It's only on a. If I was standing there, I could reach that. I mean, it looks like a water pump. And I don't know if it's for horses or to fill your bucket or what, but it's got this stone trough.
That's
It
when they
says
feed pigs.
the town pump. I said before indoor plumbing, most people got their water from a pump.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They ain't gonna feed. That's where water come out. Is this actual silver or is it pewter? That is a beautiful box right there. Look at that work. Those eagles on the side. Like, they probably got this from some family.
Ice
donation.
bucket.
Huh?
Ice bucket.
Yeah, look at this. I've never seen anything that big. That
What
is,
is that? Punch
that
bowl?
is a silver service. Caldwell, the J.E. Caldwell Company of Philadelphia crafted this silver service in 1904 for use on an armed cruiser. 750 pounds of silver at a cost of $25,000 in 1916. So this is a presidential service or a naval service. It depicts sea creatures, mythological sea creatures. Anyway, it's all silver. This is all silver in here. Wow, I've never seen anything this big made from precious metal. Or semi-precious. I think this is a welder's kit from back in the day. Yeah, that's when they was working on Pennsylvania steel. Dorothy. Furnace. Yeah. I like this. Got a wrought iron pan, got a wrought iron waffle iron. And it looks like a cooling tray. I don't know what the title of this painting is called, but it should be called Little Did They Know. I've only ever seen these in cartoons. These are actual bear traps. Jesus. You got the little one. I don't know what they were for, rabbits? Jesus. They look horrible. It's just a horrible thing to do to an animal. Trap it like that. This is an actual buck, I suppose. It's weird. I wonder how old that is. That looks like a baby turkey. This is a mountain lion, a cougar. They big. Jeez. Wow, yeah, that'll do it. This is the last native mountain lion known to have been shot in Pennsylvania. Whew. It was around 1871. Look how big them paws is, man. It's like that's why they call him a mountain lion, because it definitely looks like a lion. It's the same size as a female lion. It's big. You ain't getting away from that thing. You think you have a problem with a little kitten? Let this thing jump out on you. And they climb trees. That's crazy. That's vicious. This is a uniform, a red and blue wool uniform that was worn by someone that was part of the militia in Pennsylvania. This is his gun that he used. It's right here. Well-maintained militia. They actually had uniforms. Yeah. Looks like something from Marvel. This is a model of Independence Hall. It's a place I've actually been. Wow, crazy. Our city and our state, there's so much American history contained in it.
Asia.
So here are some logo items from companies that started in Pennsylvania, which, you know, since I don't drink beer, I didn't know that. Rolling Rock was part of Patrol PA. So here's Heinz ketchup. And I remember when the bottle used to have those flat sides like that too. And then they had, Heinz used to make pure olive oil, which they don't, that I know of.
Why do we get ready to do it? It stops. Completely stops. We looking like,
Sure. Oh God, home rendered lard. Interesting. Way back when you had the red and black lumberjack. I don't see the hat to match, but he does have the vest. And this is from Hershey, PA. Sweet milk chocolate kisses. This is 25 pounds of the chocolate that to make Hershey's Kisses. Look how old that is. There's an older box. And that was the bottles with milk used to be delivered in. I remember that. Musselman's. Interesting. This is an old TV. Oh, I didn't mean to flip it over. Look at the bottom. It's on like, I don't know if you can swing it and like tilt it or what. Look, the original Slinky. I remember the commercial for that. I do. It walks downstairs alone unimpaired and makes the slinkity sound. A marvelous thing. Now everybody knows this. Everybody has to know Charles Cookies. When they Charles truck. And
Yep.
Yeah, my mom used to buy them, and they had potato chips too.
Yep, I remember.
Oh God, that was like a treat. That was somebody's whole job to drive around a truck and sell snacks. That's weird. It seems weird now. You got Philly. Back then they was rolling Phillies. And y'all think y'all doing something new. They was using those. And they had the Dutch Pride, yo. And Klein's Cocoa. I guess Hershey put them out of business. Yeah, Crayola. Is that from? Where were they? I didn't know they were manufactured in Pennsylvania. These things. Oh, look at that old one.
Wow.
That's really old. That box.
Permanent waterproof.
Depends on them guys on that show where they go to everybody's house and they try to look for old stuff. They would love these little cans like this. Neighborhood trolley. Oh, that's the trolley from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. What's that have to do with Pennsylvania? Interesting. A big ass jug. Big ass beer tap. What we got here? I still get those. Those huts. Saltines and cracker cans. It's just old stuff. They used to sell Connects. Now that's not that old. 1992. I guess it has a Philadelphia connection. I mean Pennsylvania anyway, not Philly.
1914.
But them pretzels was good. Look at that cheesesteak.
Look at it.
That ain't no Philly cheesesteak though. Look at it. That look like a steak.
Geno's.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, that is Philadelphia from 1930. That's how old the cheesesteak is. Yeah, don't believe me. 1930 had invented the filler. The brothers Pat and Harry Oliveri, owners of Pat's King of Steaks. Oh, get some history right here. Claimed to have invented the sandwich in 1966. Geno's Steaks opened across the street in a bid to outsell Pat's. The rivalry continues today. Interesting. I remember seeing stuff like that at the folk
Harley
fair.
Davidson.
Yeah. That was in Delaware though.
1903.
Look at the Scotch Fisher. Somebody tried to break in here during the pandemic and steal that. Shoot.
1869.
These are those rifles that they used to have to load, and they got those gunpowder clicks or whatever. You can see how they was operating. History of, oh God, look at the gauges on these things. They were shooting holes through something from a distance. Jesus Christ, they big.
The first one is 1790.
Look at the woodwork on the handles. Yeah, they worth a lot. Some
Years
collectors.
of them, honey.
Yeah. Deer slayer. They was for hunting. You got it here.
Yeah, but how? That's like the thing you gotta.
Now this is something they use to clean the rifle or something with. I don't think that's a gun.
It says
'Cause look how-
Kentucky rifle. Known as a Kentucky rifle.
What, that?
That's what it
You
says.
know, that's not a gun though. You can see, you turn it and it goes inside something to clean it. It's something to clean the barrel or something. No, they talking about these long rifles. And these are definitely long rifles. Yeah. You have a whole airplane in here. Well, not a whole airplane, but the front of the airplane. Oh, there's a whole one up here. Look at that. This is the turnpike system. This is how they monitor it through all these years. So this is something how they monitor the traffic.
That's the hell they did.
They steal the turnpike. Spotlight over there. This is a horse-drawn carriage. It's kind of cool. And the buggy. And you got a seat for the drivers in the back. Oh, this is a really nice one. This is like a coupe. Two-seater version. You're taking your little girl out. And you was that dude. Oh, this is really nice. It's crazy how they used to get around before. Cars. But this looks very expensive. Very well built. Look at that. You got your little inside. I don't know that's not as good as a car right now. Maybe not speed wise, but comfort. You in there, look nice and secure. Wonder why they don't make one of these with an engine. That would be cool. They do show them. They call automobiles. Look, they got this looks like a public transportation because it's got seats up top and outside. It's got seats like a bus. Then you got interior seats, you got a place for luggage. Got steps to get up there. They high too. This is a windmill up close. Well, look at this. This is a fire truck. Yeah, there we go, putting out a fire. With said truck. Guess they carry the water in here and they somehow pump it and pressurize it. And it blows out to where they can shoot it out the building. And they got a mirror so you can see it on the bottom. Huh? That carriage? What is it though? Is it a bus? Uh-huh. Oh God, that looks like Benjamin Franklin's first printing press back over there. This is nice. That is huge.
This is the Minnesota, his own shop, Kane. Coke, gas, and byproducts.
This is
coal,
a miniature coal refinery.
and light oil.
They actually have coal down there too. Got a little train and all that. Intricate, these models. I remember seeing smokestacks like that when I was younger, but you don't see them anymore.
Right. It's like they was, when you be driving, it's like everybody was so busy back then. You see all this. That was that? Wow.
Pop. Yeah, but you remember. You remember the facts. There's an actual stagecoach. It's like they're using, I know I'm getting to that, but this is that's not a stagecoach though. That's a covered wagon. This is an actual covered wagon. Look how big the wheels are. They gotta be like 5 feet, 6 feet tall. They are huge.
Oh, damn, it's taller than me.
And this is what they use to put their stuff in to move it across the country. This is the first U-Haul. Shoot. Yeah, covered wagon. You put all your stuff in and let's go. And they got some poor horse to drag it.
Yep, there it is.
You see this stuff in the movies, you don't like picture the scale. This is the actual scale of it. That's pretty big. That is.
But see, when you see it like in that picture, it don't look as big.
Yeah. Even when you probably see it on this video, it might not look as big. Hold on, I want to see this cannon. It's an actual cannon. Probably used in the Civil War or something. Look at these gears made out of wood. This is the 6-pounder Griffin gun. The city of Philadelphia acquired 12 of these guns from Phoenix Ironworks in Phoenixville to defend itself at the beginning of the Civil War. Engineer John Griffin invented the process for making the rolling wrought iron guns. Following the Civil War, the Phoenix Ironworks made bridges, including Harrisburg Walnut Steel Bridge.
No way.
And this is an actual sleigh. You see the
Oh, look at it. It's the picture behind it.
that. That looks like it would be fun to slide down the hill. And
Tell it.
wow, they probably had it pulled by horses, but I'm just saying, jump in this joint and slide down the hill.
Good time.
Oh, were they playing in it too? I'm sure. Yeah, the little boy got one by himself. This looks like it would be fun. Just
Look at this.
slide in, them the jingle bells.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is nice. Looks fun. Padded seats here, whatnot. This is the uniform, someone that was probably in a nurse or a medic in the Corps. And his jacket. Probably, look, that's his cup. He probably did everything in that cup. His little feet, so small. We got a lot of usage out of them damn shoes, I'll tell you that. With the socks, he had to dorn them joints up. With the hat, the backpack is dope though. It's like a 3-dimensional joint. And he had a sack. He carried a lot of stuff on their backs. I don't know if you can see that. There's some swords and some badges. These are authentic cavalry swords.
Look at them. Look at cemetery here.
Some more authentic cavalry swords. Presentation swords. Guess when somebody got something, but this is kind of dope the way it's going around. It's like some Three Musketeers stuff. Zardo. And I mean, looking at this sword, when you see sword fights on TV, man, that thing looks crazy dangerous. Like I'm not sword fighting nobody, and I can't believe that they would last that long as they do in the movies, and no fight with no long ass sword like that. Oh God, was I recording all that? No, I've been trying to pace it out. It's already a long video.
Damn.
No. We got the hand cards. We got the bugle. What is that? A bucktail. It's like some sort of mold, some hair, some sort of living thing. The authentic saddle. This looks like a general. Maybe it's him over there. This guy, this is his uniform. Another one with the small feet. They all have these teeny feet, honey. How they getting them boots? Because you gotta put your foot all the way down in there and then turn. Look how small the feet is. It's so tiny. That's why they was always at war. Fucking they little. They tired of people picking on them.
Is that go to the Indian?
Yeah.
Is that go to the Indian? No, we're going to go to the Indian.
Here's a model of wolves, taxidermy, fighting over a dead little doe. This one looks vicious and huge. The detail on this stuff that they put. You even got some crows up there waiting for the scraps. It's crazy. This is the most complete mastodon skeleton found in Pennsylvania. I didn't know they had toes under there. I thought they were all like just one little thing. I guess they wrapped up. That's what it looks like. Quick facts. Oh, this is a mastodon. Look at look how big the tusks are. Jesus, look at them hips. It was wide. Jesus, this is a big thing. Whew. I did not know their feet were skeletal like that. It's just weird. Thought they were like a horse's. It's a vertebrae, I guess. This is a Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton. What is that? Oh, look at it. This looks like a raptor, but oh no, it's not a raptor. This is something. I can't read the Latin. Look at that. They couldn't get it out, so they just brought the whole thing in as is, huh? Oh God, look at this one. Look at this, look at this. What is that? Is that a crocodile skeleton? Oh God, why are the teeth so narrow? That's to break bones. Crack, crack, crack. And you're gone. Look at them big ass claws on them feet. Terrible. You get by that, boy, you gonna wish you was dead quicker than you did. I hope you did be quick. This is a nice little thing. I would have enjoyed hitting the road on this with something like this. Even now, today, it's something I want to do. I'm a, what do you call it? Free spirit gypsy at heart. I don't mind moving around. This is a rabbit. I remember somebody had one of these. It was a two-seater back in the day. My friend Blaine's sister boyfriend had one. And he had a system in it. It was like all system. It was a little VW rabbit. He swore he was the man. They don't get that kind of room in the toll booth now. The reason he's white is because he's a ghost. They don't even have ticket takers no more. A lot of people lost their jobs due to that COVID. Whoa, this is a nice car. What kind of car is it? I don't know. Kind of random bland car. I like the shape of that stuff. It's always rounded.
Steve at 70.
Did you know that Pennsylvania Turnpike was America's first super highway? It was built in 1940, October. It's 160. The Turnpike's original 160-mile section, combined with its subsequent extensions, ushered in a new era of modern interstate travel after World War II. People had money and they was going places. So that was in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's crazy. Got it. This is a rover that the remote control used to go and clean up 3 Mile Island. They had lights and stuff on it. I'm sure it had cameras, and they used it to spray down the area after 3 Mile Island had its meltdown, I guess. And there it is in action. I got my camera don't back right.
1979 accident. 3 Mile Island.
79, I remember that.
Damaged the reactor.
I was in 6th grade.
During the accident, the pilot
Here's some more ancient vehicles. This looks like an actual motor car. Where's the motor? This is an ice truck, legitimate ice truck that was drawn by horses and had, I guess, huge chunks of ice in the back, like on the Three Stooges. There's a motorcycle. It's a nice little sporty coupe. It's convertible, because you can see there, it's folded down in the back. Yo, this just really looks nice. I like this little old car. It's really nice. I don't know if I can even film this, but
Here's
it
Philadelphia.
just dawned on me. No, I understand. But the counties in Pennsylvania are stops on the Broad Street subway line and like subsequent transportation. Like you got Tioga, Susquehanna, Wyoming. These are all, you got Wayne, PA, but these are all stops. Not all of them, but Snyder, like it's a Snyder Avenue in Philadelphia. That these stops are also, I'm feeling like, what's the guy, the Da Vinci Code right now? Huntington, which is why people always say Huntington instead of hunting. But that's a Pennsylvania thing too. Oh God. Somerset, that's a street in Philadelphia. All these counties, Allegheny, what is that? Washington, it's a big Washington Avenue. All these things,
Franklin.
all these things are stops along the way in Philadelphia's rail system.